Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Now, I know I'm late because I was supposed to have been live yesterday, honey. I know that. And it has been a long day. But thank y'all for tuning in to chit chat about the live that Stormi had. It's so much stuff going on, so many shows around here, honey. I am behind like no other. But thank y'all for tuning in to the live watch. Thank you also for the rewatch. Thank you as well. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and dot. Okay. Do not forget to also like the video. If you have not done it already, you need to go ahead around here and like the video because what else is there for you to do? Okay, but I mean, be here. Listen. Do not forget to also comment in the comment section. This is a conversation between me and between y'all. So let's hope that we all have a good conversation together. Okay, because I do feel like Stormi's live was interesting. Okay, I do. So yeah, also share the video, hit the little share button and share it where you see fit. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. I'm on IG and Twitter. It is also the thing to do. Now while I am here, boom, new lamp and all. I will not be on screen much because I want to be able to watch what she said too. Okay, and then come to y'all with my conversation of it all. Now, I know it's been some other little stuff going on. I'm going to be live tomorrow at either 8 or 9 for a whole little gossip chat about everything going on, honey. I can't get into that today because there's too much going on. But I will also be live tonight. I don't know what time. But I'm doing Put a Ring on It, and also Put a Ring on It and Ready to Love. That will be up right after this live. I'm doing that one. But let's go ahead and just get into what she said about the episode from Saturday. Okay, Stormi had a whole live. It was about an hour, but I cut it down to less than that because again, an hour was so long. And I like the fact that she was able to explain certain things, speak on certain things. Now I know y'all, everybody be going live after the shows. They wanted this, they wanted that. Look, if they want to come out and give us more tea, I'm going to listen well. But let's go there.
I just wanted to come on here and go live and talk about the show. See if anybody had any questions from last night because it's very much explosive. Yeah. I just want to answer any questions, just share some clarity and backstory just on me as a person, because I think being on the show, people just formulate their own opinions on someone based off of 5 minutes of seeing them on TV after a 5-minute edit of something that transpired throughout the whole night. So yeah. Okay, so me turning up, my voice, my accent, this, that, the third. A lot of people have a lot of shit to say about my accent. So I grew up in the country, no stoplight town. I'm from DeKalb, Mississippi. Everybody I grew up with damn near sound like me. Growing up, there was always this thing of a telephone voice. When my mom would answer the phone, she would say, "Hi, this is Betty." Hi, and I used to be like, "Bitch, why you sounding like that? That's how you talk." And I learned early on, when you're in a professional settings, you turn it off. So what they say is code switching. So you learn how to speak in professional settings, but then there's always what's in you. I can go to business meetings with the best of them. Very eloquent, very educated. My mind is unmatched. That's why I've been able to have the business acumen that I have had. There, you can't touch that. That's a fact. Those are facts. However, doing a reality show, we're in settings that are supposed to be with your homegirls. Really chill, low key. I'm gonna get in there "What's up, girl? What you talking about? What's up? Yo, girl, yeah." I'm relaxed. I'm comfortable. I'm Stormi. I'm reminiscent of who I am. What's engraved in me. I love my accent. I fucking love my accent to the point where I hate that I was trained to turn it off in the business world, and I still hate to this day that it's not accepted in the business world, because I feel like your accolades and your acumen should speak for itself. But we're not there yet. So hopefully I can become a pillar for that, because there's so many people who can't turn it on and off. I can. Hi, I can talk in different accents too. Like, hello, darling. My name is Stormi Still, and it's really nice to meet you. So I can do a lot of shit. However, my accent is what's authentic to me and like what is me. So when you see me on Love and Marriage, and I'm in comfortable scenarios, out to eat with friends, I'm going to forget those fucking cameras there. Like, I'm on camera right now, so I'm talking a little bit more crystal, I think. But when the cameras are Love and Marriage and you talking to a person, I be like, girl, what you say? What you, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm relaxed. So, that's that. And this particular episode, yeah, I be asking all the damn questions. Let me tell you something about that night. So that night, I'm going to be real with y'all. I knew I was going to an event. I knew, it was one of the cast was throwing an event. I almost want to say I don't remember it being knowing who. I just know that I was invited. And I was like, sure, girl, I'm going to pull up with you. Let's go. So I was like, okay, cool. So I wasn't prepared for like what was going on. So most of the conversation, I know I sat there and like, oh, okay, it's cool, And we had been there for some fucking hours. We had been there so I breastfeed. We had been there so long that my damn titties were getting hard. I had to go relieve them. And after hours of being like, no, you talk. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that. I was like, what? Can I ask a question? Kim was like, go ahead, girl. Listen, like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? Everybody already know, like, you seen the scenes where Mel, if you watch the show, you've seen the scenes where Mel has told me overview of, hey, I don't, I'm at a Discord with Destiny right now, her XYZ. That's all I've gotten. Like, she don't talk negatively about anyone on the cast with me because we're friends outside of the show. And I'm cool with that. I respect that. So when I was asking Destiny, like, what happened, I really wanted her perspective. And I was hoping that, like, she could tell me. And even in that gap, that wasn't a fluid, like, conversation. It was like a bite from here, then, like, a little gap, like, pieces missing, then a bite from here. And it was like a little gap. So y'all still didn't see the whole conversation. And so in that conversation, like, she started mocking the way I talk. Like, but yo, that was stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, because I'm so, like, sensitive. Not sensitive, that ain't the right word. But I'm so, like, always, I hate when people try to come at people's accents as if it has a thing to do with a level of intelligence. Like, look at what the fuck I've done in my life. It clearly has nothing to do with intelligence. So that kind of just escalated to, like, her standing up. And then I said, you don't have enough to come at me like that. And what I mean by that is you mocking me. I even said it. I'm not sure if production put it in there. I think they cut me saying, oh, so you mocking me. I feel it. I receive that. You want to be like me. If I was you, I want to be like you too. So it was me replying to your mocking me. If somebody mocking you, and if you coming back with a 1-2, all right, I know why you mocking me, girl. You want to be like me. I'm trying to keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you want to be like me. I want to be like me too, because she was mocking my accent. So if you mocking somebody, you clearly are copying them, wanting to be like them. So it was like wit. So came back with that. And so when I said, you don't have enough, I was meaning you mocking me, you mocking my accent as if there's something to joke about, as if I'm ignorant, or as if I lack some sort of level of intelligence. So guess what? You haven't done what I've done. You don't have enough to even come at me like that. That's how we got there. And it was a real moment. So I never put myself in situations where I'm around people that I just have to develop relationships with in a huge setting, or like more than one personalities, especially with cameras are rolling. So for me, it's kind of like I've never done really well with a lot of females. I'm one of them people. I have fucking walls like built up. They're like stacked up. It's high. You ain't penetrating that. Because my whole life, I grew up as an only child. When I used to make friends when I was younger, first of all, let me be clear. When I was in elementary school, I got picked on. Not picked on to the point where it bothered. Well, it's gonna bother anybody young. But like, I got picked on. Like, people used to talk about my nose People talking about my lips. Oh, you big little bubble little bitch. Like, I done heard it all. Oh, your nose, your mouth look like an ass. I done heard so much shit about that. So, like, I've gotten tough skin when it comes to that. But being that I know how people are, like, growing up, I was the only child. And I always kind of, like, wanted that, like, sister, sibling, type of relationships with, like, females. And so I would make friends. And then I made friends with, like, this group of sisters. It was, like, 4 of them. I will never forget this to this day. It was 4 of them. And I was like, yeah, that's, like, they're, like, my tribe. And at school, one of them was like, oh, we don't really like Stormi. Like, we just deal with, we use her for her car. And ever since then, I wouldn't even say ever since then, but, like, that was, like, one of the things, like, early on, I was like, you know what? Wow. And it got to the point where I, like, filter people into me. And so, like, now when I have to deal with people, I don't call people, like, friends very quickly. So coming into a show, everybody expect you to just be open to anybody because y'all are castmates. But I came into the show with my real life energy. And my real life energy is, in real life, I won't let this person in that easily, and I'm not going to do it now. So that's kind of how I am. So to give context, like, in love and marriage, like, if you ever see me being like, I don't know, or I'm going to ask questions, I'm doing it because I'm just trying to feel the whole vibe out, because I never want to be put in a situation as an adult to be like, oh, hey, like, we're good. And then it's all the game, because when the camera, like, people don't realize when it comes to, like, filming and production in real life, it gets to the point, I'm gonna be transparent. Me and Tiffany have looked at each other and be like, is this real life? Or what the fuck going on? And I still don't be knowing. So the scene with us at the damn restaurant, when I said I'm getting to know you, it was because, like, shit, I don't be knowing if, like, you cool for real or you want me on some bullshit tomorrow. Like, I really don't be knowing. So it's kind of like one of those things. So I hope that adds some content. I'm going to look and answer some questions, because I just gave a lot. And more about me on Love and Marriage, y'all. I know I see a lot of people come in saying, oh, like, but what does she do? What she know? I'm a CEO and founder of Canvas Beauty Brand. Okay, my website is www.canvasbeautybrand.com. My products are in Walmart, Sally's, Target, CVS, a lot of OTC stores, and others. And that's what we do. I've been working on my brand forever. I came up with no help, no attention, just off my grit, my hustle, my grind, and my knowledge, and just going really, really hard. I didn't have a platform to put me on. I did it on my own.
Glad I was muted. But let's chit chat a little bit, okay, from some of the comments. Now, look, we not gonna call nobody no attack dog. We are human beings, honey. I don't think she's an attack dog. I want y'all to be able to listen to the full live that she did, because she addressed some things later on. I don't see her, after watching this, as an attack dog, but that's just on me. I think sometimes when people gonna tell you, sorry, it's damage control. I do think some of them do damage control, but I also feel like they now know if they only let the fans go by what the producers produce, they can get a bad edit. So I do think sometimes it's okay for them to go live after the show airs. I don't think they have to do it like every episode, but I do like the fact that we can get pieces put together that we did not see while watching the show. So I like it. Because they cut and paste some of stuff together. And if everybody could give their opinion on what actually happened, we can kind of get more of the story, but I'm gonna let that be. Someone said a few minutes ago that some have judged her from a 5-minute edit or something that happened on night, but she came at Tiff and Destiny based off of watching the show too. She addresses that later on, so I'm gonna leave that be as well. I don't call people friends either. I don't either. I feel like I have, the friends I have in my life is cool. Okay, I don't need many more, but I'm not also going to just meet somebody. Oh, that's my friend. No, you can be an associate or someone I know, but I'm gonna leave that be. Well, I think everyone on the show need therapy, honey. Mel need therapy, Stormi need therapy, Destiny need therapy, Tisha, everybody need it, honey. Maybe me too. Um, she is stuck when she's a young. She is stuck when she was a young girl. She talks in riddles. She's still trying to be accepted. Stop trying to just be yourself, not Mel. Why do you think she's Mel puppet? How y'all get that she's a puppet already? Okay. Another erratic want to be in. Look, okay. I think some be damage control and some have to give us the real, like Candy don't speak on it. Right. Candy doesn't damage control, or maybe man does damage control. What y'all, I'm gonna leave that be. I don't think it's damage control. I think we have to also understand that we are watching, as she's saying, we're watching the producers cut down a 4-hour argument scene to 3 minutes. So of course they're going to show the main parts of them fussing. So I don't think it's an issue with people from a show telling us what else happened that we didn't see. I feel like so many times we watch these shows and we wonder what we missing. So I like that they're trying to fill in the missing parts, but then it's up to us to either believe or disbelieve. But I don't think, God, it's like we only seen Stormi with 2 or 3. I don't think she made a lapdog or a tech dog. I don't know. I don't think Destiny would have come for Stormi accent if she didn't answer herself. I think again she gets it a little bit later. So, let's keep watching.
And that's what I do. I have a husband, been together 13 years, recently did IVF. I have a baby boy named Chess. I'm gonna bring him out later. And I personally feel like I am what love and marriage started out to be. Like, I feel like I'm the epitome of that. Like, I'm gonna say it to the end of time. Like, my life is what you would think would be showcased on Love and Marriage. So people be like, oh, why don't we see more of this? I'm not a producer. You know what I'm saying? I show up for call time. And that's what we do. So as far, hopefully I'm almost positive that as the season progresses, you'll get to see a lot more of like my life and not just me trying to understand what the hell going on within the group. Because the truth of the matter is, it's easy to want to sit there and not say nothing. But if you're trying to figure out what the fuck you walking into and what's going on, you have to ask questions. And I love direct questions because it allows me the opportunity to give direct answers without there being bullshit in the meantime, between time.
And I want to, hey y'all, I'm back. So I want to kind of bring up how she said that, you have to ask questions because if not, you can sit around and confused. We all forgot that Tiffany was even in the scene because Tiffany was on the show not saying shit. So what I can say is, what I can appreciate is that I can appreciate the fact that Stormi wasn't sitting around as background noise or background furniture like Tiffany be doing. There's a way to be involved and not be messy. If you have a clear and concise reason for why you're asking questions. So I like her saying, I want to ask stuff to figure out what's going on because I'm sitting around here wondering what the hell going on. So I like that. Now, we're going to have to see how much further it goes with how she do that. But again, that's why I like someone explaining the reason as to why you up here inserting yourself in conversations that, we like, why do you ask questions? It's like, oh, it makes sense because we've been sitting for hours, for one, and I don't know what's going on for two. But, again, I kept on saying, well, damn, Tiffany didn't say anything. So much so that no one even speaks about her being on the show. But people are speaking about Stormi, which makes Stormi do a lie. But let's keep going.
The show, you look beautiful, sis. I love when you said, girl, you don't have enough to come at me. Lovely Leo 810. Listen, after that fucking night, I came home. I said, God damn. Truth be told, my husband was in the parking lot. He said, damn, y'all was loud in there. What the fuck was going on? I was like, bitch, I got into it, motherfucker. I said, God damn, Courtney. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be real transparent. So every time when I realized I was gonna be filming, when I say I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost. There ain't no motherfucking body for real outside of people who hair I used to do who could pretty much tell you anything about me. And they really still can't tell you anything about me because I've never been open to people who have not penetrated my vortex, and I really don't allow that to happen. So when I say I'm a ghost, I really mean people don't know They don't know me. That people think, oh, they know that I'm positive. They know I manifest things. They know that I have had great success in business. They know that my mindset is powerful. But they don't know. Most people don't know what I sound like outside of commercials. Most people don't know what my conversation be like with friends, because I don't share that. I've never shared that. I've always been open and private at the same time. So it's kind of like always this air of mystery, and it still is. But since people got a little taste of Stormi still, they're like, oh, I don't think I like her. Oh my God, she's like a mean girl. No, fuck, I'm not. I've never been a mean girl in my life. And the conversation with Tiffany, people like, oh, she a bully. Like, what the fuck you get bullied from? Bullying is motherfuckers on the internet trying to come for my damn nose and my lips, but I'm still fucking cute. That's bullying. Bullying is not me saying, girl, I zoned out like 5 minutes ago. All my friends, I'd be like, they talking, I'd be like, bitch, I ain't listening no fucking more. I done went over here. And they all be like, girl, bitch, fuck you. Like, that's how we are. Like, it's not that sensitive. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. Since I haven't had a lot of like powwows with people that I haven't, you know, taken the time to allow to get accustomed to me, they don't understand that maybe. But like, people were like, oh my God, she was so rude. She told her she zoned out like 5 minutes ago. Meanwhile, I'm like, the fuck you wanted me to say? Repeat that? I didn't want to hear it again. And then on top of that, not only did I not want to hear it again, that's why I fucking love you though. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. So yeah. And then I always look at it like, if somebody got that much to say, and especially the people who may have known like something about me prior to, I'm like, y'all just motherfuckers just wanted a reason to say something about me. It's too late now. Fuck it. Educated, I feel you, girl. People do be having their things, but it's a lot of people who fuck with me though, for real. But it's also another side that don't. It ain't just easy like you just get out the show. Like, it's so much shit that's been filmed that y'all still gotta see, that before y'all ever had any opinions. So you just can't get off. Like, that's not possible. You still gonna see me for about 6-7 more weeks, even if I got off right now and you didn't see me again. Do you think Kimmy set Mel up? I ain't thinking that deep. I don't.
She's a grown woman. I curse too much too. You know, she don't curse too much. The fuck? I just want to put that out there. Ain't no cussing too much. No ma'am, no sir, no thank you.
It was just a night where she tried to do something nice. I don't know. I didn't think about it that deeply. Now, if I had to go and review, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with how you talk. I code switch also. Like, I thought it was like what we were taught to do, even though I don't like it. I really feel sorry for this. I believe she's really hurt. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the way you talk. Stormi, are you from Atlanta? No, I'm from DeKalb, Mississippi. No stoplight town in Mississippi. I'm not from Atlanta. Derica, hi, beautiful. All black people code switch for the most part. I mean, I grew up taught that, like, from watching my mama answer the phone. Hello, this is Betty. I'd be like, who the fuck is that Betty? I don't know her. I was like, oh, that's what we do. Okay, hi. My name is Stormi. How are you? Keep being yourself. You're real. I love the accent. You had sound like you was about to beat her ass. Listen, I wasn't gonna fight nobody. Just make that very crystal clear, unless I was touched. That's why, like, I don't want to do that. Like, if you notice, I did not stand up. I would never stand up. We can go back and forth all day. Yeah, who, what, woo, until somebody get tired of trying to get the last word. I'm a last worder. Been like that my whole life. What you say? Nah, who, no. I mean, I don't know how to round it off without getting the last word. So I was gonna fight for that motherfucking last word, bitch. Like, let's go. I don't know how to do it without trying to get it. Like, I ain't never been like, yeah, for sure. No, okay, yup. That's what's up. Like, what I'm supposed to do? How you not get the last word? I don't blame Destiny for trying to get the last word. Let's go. But she stood up on me, so I better stand up too. Like, when we sit there, it's like, you better sit your $5 ass down. Like, the fuck no. I don't know. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you too. Like, every time I go film, and then this is just something you guys I want to share. I always have a drink. I always say I'm not a drinker, and what I mean by I'm not a drinker, I cannot handle more than one drink, but I'm always having a drink. Don't get it twisted. So because I always have that one drink always puts me where I need to be, and then I'd be a little bit more free flowing. Because if I probably showed up without my one drink, I would bite all my fucking nails off because I'm fucking nervous. Like, I have a lot of social anxiety when it comes to being around people. I'm an only child. Like, I don't do well with people without being able to take the edge off. And I have that one drink, but that damn one drink hits the spot. I feel like Destiny is intimidated by you. She wants to be more than what she... Yeah, I'm gonna just go on record saying this. Like, I don't think Destiny is a bad person. I don't know what the fuck, why we got into it for real. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that. And a little backstory, the same week I met, you know, at the Gallon Time, Destiny called me that week. And she was like, hey girl, you know, I'm doing a sponsorship. I wanted to go call you because I'm gonna send you a text message about it. And I was like, go ahead, girl. You know, and I already sponsored one event. So she texted me, I think it was that Monday or Tuesday. I think maybe Monday before the event. And we looked at it. I don't even know if that event is still happening either. Because when I went to the event website, there's no date or anything. I don't remember being a date on the sponsorship. But anyway, like, I send stuff like that, especially when it's high ticketed stuff. Whenever somebody come and approach us for sponsorships, we always try to do the highest option available, because it's just kind of, you get the most deliverables with that. And then just our company culture, that's what we like to be able to do. The highest package for the sponsorship that Destiny was wanting was like $15,000. So when I sent it over to my VP, she said, no ma'am. She was like, we're not gonna do this one. She said, I understand it's like a castmate from the show, but she said it doesn't align. She said the deliverables are a bit vague here, and we're not gonna do this. And I said, okay, that's totally fine. Went back to her. I was like, so I talked to my VP, we're not gonna do this at this time. And of course, you know, the whole time, like, her and Mel have their situation, and then I'm thinking, because I came with Mel, there may have been like some weird energy. I don't know. So it was like tension around the board. Like, do she think like I didn't want to do sponsorship because it is, or etc. And then even in my mind, when she mocked my voice, mocked my accent, in my mind, so you know where I was at, I'm like, she was just asking me for a sponsorship this week. How can somebody you want to sponsor something for you so easily start marking them? Like, if it was something that I said that she didn't want me to say, it could have been like, Stormi, I don't want to have this discussion with you, right? Like, communication, I would have been like, I feel that, I received that, you know, I was asking you because. But it was never like that. It was just like, ask your friend. And then what y'all didn't see was bits and pieces in between. I was saying I have already talking to her about it. Not talking. I've already spoken with her about it. And, you know, she didn't like tell me all the details. I said she doesn't speak negatively about y'all. Like, I knew she's told me about the situation, but Mel has never been like, you know, no personal stuff about anybody. Like, she's clear not to do that. Like, it's just more so like, this is what happened, this is how I'm feeling. It's not negative conversation like this is that personal information. It's never been that. So I was making it clear, like, we don't go that deep. So that's why I wanted to ask you. So that was communicated, but it was so chopped and screwed, that narrative didn't come across. So even in my mind at that time, I'm like, you were just asking me for a fucking sponsorship, and the highest pack was $15,000. Like, why are you mocking me? Like, am I, like, you can't just say, I don't, like, just more clarity, like, not just, I'm like, so it was like a lot going in my brain. I'm like, damn, she's mad. And then I know when she first came, I kind of hit this move. I was like, and then she said, like, the camera didn't get that. I don't even know if she saw me, so I just kind of didn't take it to heart. So I was like, oh, maybe she didn't see me. Next, move on. So it was like a lot of energy for the whole day. It was a setup, child. It probably was a setup. Who would want to work with someone like that? Her attitude is terrible. That was the first time I've ever experienced that. So I'm not just gonna put a label on somebody like that. Y'all gotta realize, with me, some shit that happened in the moment, I do not carry it with me. I can have a conversation with Destiny right now. She can still bring her dad to come fish in my pond that she said was a community lake on shared property. I'm gonna make that clear. Out of that whole damn interview and all the shade, I was like, whoop. Because I don't think y'all understand. Like, I come from DeKalb, Mississippi, where you get you a trailer and you get you a little lot of land. I've been able to amass like 51 acre personal property. For somebody to go on a interview and diminish that to be a shared lake in a private community, I was just like, that's not what this is. Because when she asked for her dad to come fishing in it, she acknowledged it then as ours. So it was just, I was just like, I don't know if there's shade or what, but that kind of just struck me because like, that's something like I never thought I'd be able to do, So even now, if she wanted to bring him to come fishing in our pond, she could. That would Missy be mad saying Mel stopped it. No, Mel wasn't talking about me. She was talking about somebody else. And I think they went live. It's easy for users to use people for their benefit. Oh, the sun is bright. Listen, y'all saying all this stuff about Destiny. I'm not going to say that about Destiny. Like I said, we had our moment that night. I'm one of them people, I put stuff in the past. I ain't going to never speak on her, like, negative way, except to her, if it was to ever be that. And I'm one of the people I learned from the first time. I probably ain't gonna never argue with her again, because I'm gonna be like, you heard what I had to say first time, we're gonna move on. I feel like Tish and Destiny came in with rehearsed beat. Let me tell y'all something y'all did see. And I don't know if next week they're gonna fill it in how they do from past clips. There's something y'all didn't see, and I think it's okay if I share it. There were a lot of those card games that Kimmy had us playing. Like the one was the misconception. Y'all saw that one. The very first one that you guys did not see was Kimmy had a card game, and she said, on this card, it was the icebreaker one. She said, on this card, I want you guys to say something, write down 3 nice things about the person sitting in front of you. I was sitting in front of Tisha. She was sitting in front of me. Tisha immediately said, well, this gonna be fast because I don't even know her. And I said, listen, I don't know you like that either. However, she just said, say something nice about the person in front of you. Like, it wasn't like she said, give your whole backstory on the person in front of you. Like, you know of me. Because these same people who came to my house, like, you know of me. This same people I said at events with, like, you know of me enough to be, even if it's superficial, you know of me. So what she ended up saying was, I like her hair and I like her house. And I think I ended up saying, I like her hair and I think she's pretty. I may have said, I can't remember what I said. So to get a context of the energy in that fucking room that night, you could have cut fucking glass with that damn energy. You could have cut glass with your fingernails. Like, that's how strong it was. And like, that was from, and so the next, I saw a clip that's gonna show next week. I think I'm talking to Mel in my house, and I'm like, I think I said something about Tisha's energy. I was talking about that. I wasn't talking about anything that you guys saw. I was talking about what you didn't see. Because somebody you know of you, like, how they gonna say, well, this gonna be fast because I don't even know her. And it was just like that, and I was just like, she should actually say something nice. You got anything nice to say? I ain't got nothing nice to say either. We don't have to do it. And I think I remember saying it almost exactly that. And, we ended up doing it anyway. Because she was like, oh, no, I didn't mean no harm. Because Kimmy was like, damn, T. She was like, I just asked you to say something nice. She was like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean that, but I'm going to do it. So, we ended up doing it. And we moved on. So, it was a lot of tension that night. In real life tension. Like, stuff like, you can watch it on the back end and not have all of this, like, conclusion, watch somebody talking about it and be quiet. But that's not conducive to the environment. The environment warrants conversation and understanding. So, yeah. Add a moderator to your live video. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna do that one day. Are we gonna get you full time on the show? I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to offer. Don't know though, you know. I don't know. I think I'm highly qualified, but I do not know. What do you think of the show so far? Y'all, can I be just candid? Fucking every week I be on the phone with my publicist. I be like, yo, I don't know how I'm feeling. She be like, come on, Stormi, like, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Cause by the time Wednesday rolling around, I be over it. It's just that when it first aired, you get all these fucking, I want to say something mean, but you know, I gotta be careful about what I say, or something unhumble. But you get all these fucking half-brained ass conclusions about people who see edits of ours. So I be like, I don't know about this shit. Like, I don't really gotta do this shit. You know, I'm really not. You know, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, ever since Love and Marriage Huntsville was a show, I've always, you know, supported the show. I always thought it was so cool that people from a place where we're from, where we live, that's so small, had the opportunity to do that. So I respect the show and I love the show really. But I mean, I don't know what the plans are as far as like my role on the show, because I'm not a producer. Exactly, because once you stand up, I need to reposition myself as well, right? That's the only reason why I stood up. We could have been, that shit was funny to me. Y'all have to realize too, I'm so nonchalant. Like, when I say I'm so nonchalant, like, I can literally cuss a motherfucker out with the best and be like, girl, what you want to go eat? Because my mama gonna kill me. But growing up, like, seriously, where I'm from, that's how we communicate. Like, we can have the worst fucking day. Like, bitch, fuck you. You got me fucked up. I don't fuck with you. Do. Hey, you want to ride to the cab with me? Right quick. Alright, I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? It is not that fucking deep. Like, it's never been that deep. You can be like, bitch, did that, third. You be like, man, how fuck you? I don't give a fuck. Like, you got me for let go in. Like, what you want to do? What you want to do? I'm straight. Good. Alright. What you wearing tomorrow? Like, so that shit be funny to me. Like, to be honest, when they took Destiny to the back, you know, she had to came up out her shoes, down the sleeve of the chair. They took her to the back. I sat down, and I wanted to be like, y'all good, y'all straight. Like, I was laughing, because whatever is necessary for the moment, that's how I'm coming. After it's over with, I'm going back to this, because like, I'm too blessed to be stressed for real. Like, it's just funny to me. Even when she came back out and sat down, it took everything in my soul to be like, you alright? You good now? You straight? Cause I really wanted to do that, because that's what I would do to a friend. Like, if I'm arguing with a friend, she go off and she come back, I'll be like, you good? You straight? How you feeling? You good? Alright, man. But I was like, no, if I say that, that's gonna be messy, and then they're gonna think I'm starting shit, something hush. Cause I really have to remember, like, I spent so much time vetting my friends, and like, spend so much time with them getting to know me, my characteristics, me understanding like what they can handle and what they can't, that I think like everybody get it, but some people are just so sensitive. So I'm just like, nah, do it. But every bit of my soul, when she came back and sat down, I really wanted to be like, you good now? How you feeling? You straight? Okay, good girl. But I was like, if I did that, that's gonna be so fucking messy. That's gonna be like, oh, she just started shit. But in real life, that's what I would really do. I would do that to my mama. I'd be like, you good? You gonna remember something? Letitia and Destiny tried to set me up, and they playing backfire. I don't know what they planned for before they got there. It was a lot though. You already rich in real life. You don't need the rest. You don't need the show. The rest of them do. I wouldn't look at it like it's needing a show. I'm a fan of like when opportunity presents itself, and I like to have experiences that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So for me, this is like an experience of my life. I don't think I ever regret it. So it's definitely not about like any type of financial gain. It's always about opportunity to have a different experience and to live in that experience. Are you both cool with each other now? No, Destiny and I are not cool. I can have a conversation with anybody. Like, I don't have a problem with Destiny. I've never had a problem, didn't have a problem that night. will not have a problem moving forward. In real life, you would have slapped her too. No, I would not have. In real life, like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I respond accordingly at all times. I'm happy you had mailbags. It seemed like it was a gang up session. I don't know if it was a gang up session. I feel like it could have been a gang up session in the regard of there was 2 against 1. But their history is so deep that they could handle each other independently. I ain't gonna lie to you, when I was saying let her talk, I was trying to hear that shit. I wanted to hear it, because that was the one thing I still don't know what the fuck happened. I'm like, why the fuck y'all ain't friends? You know what I'm saying? What she say? What y'all was talking about? What you say? What do you know? Why did you apologize? Like, I was trying to get to the good shit, and finally we had been there for hours, and Mel was not talking, Destiny was not talking. They was like, I'm good, I got nothing to say, I got nothing to say, I got nothing to say, I got nothing to say. And then finally they talk, I'm like, god damn, like, let her talk. Like, I'm trying to hear this. So that's why I wanted to know. Was there a background thing with Kiki? Because Kiki gave Kimmy and air high five when she said Kiki. I don't know nothing about none of that. I don't know nothing about Kiki. What I will say is, this is the unpopular opinion. Kiki, she has great energy. She really does. However, in this sense, based off what I know, and I'm only speaking on what I know, and I could be speaking prematurely, I'm gonna put that out there. I kind of resonate a little bit more with Tisha, because I just imagine how I would feel if a cousin that was like my sister came onto a national platform to be at odds with me, or to talk about things that I feel like we could handle offline. So I will say, you know, I could be being a bit premature when it comes to that, but right now, today, that is how I'm feeling. And because I feel that way, I don't see me trying to develop any type of strong relationship with Kiki, because I would love to see how her narrative plays out with her cousin a little bit more, because like I said, I'm an energy person. I have walls built up, you know, they're really high, and I'm always like, if a person will do this, what else would they do? And so and this is a show, it's a television show, so I'm always kind of being like, just gonna see about you, you know. I get light love, you know what I'm saying? My light love come across a little shady, but you know, that's kind of how I be. That's kind of where I am with Kiki. But from what I've seen in Kiki, outside of that whole situation with her cousin, I just feel like she's a really good communicator, and I feel like she has very strong personality. That's a great thing. But as far as like me with a relationship, I don't want to pursue that at this time. How do you feel about Mel inviting her? Honestly, like, top of mind, how would I feel about Mel inviting Kiki to her event? That ain't none of my business. I don't know. What I've heard was they've always been cool, so it's not out of the norm. So I can only go off what, you know, the group has said. I think Tisha even acknowledged that, so I didn't feel like it was out of the norm. I just feel like a person can invite you. You don't have to come. I wouldn't come if I love my cousin. You know, that's just what I'm saying. So I don't know. But so far, so good. Like, I don't feel like her and her cousin had a big deal about her being there. I just feel like I would just resonate more. Like, my cousin right now tried to come out on the show and be like, oh, I'm mad at you because. I'd be like, bitch, you couldn't call me. You had to come on here for that. I could have bought you on the show. Exactly. She showed Mel being on TV was more important than their friendship. I don't know. I'm just paying attention. I'm watching from a distance, so I ain't got no problem with Kiki. I think, like I said, I think Kiki. I don't have a problem with anybody. I think Kiki she could be a very nice individual. I don't know her, but just for that, I'm just sitting back, and I wouldn't even be in it if it were day to day. But this is a cast, so ensemble cast. Mel is not innocent. She's very shady, and knew what she was doing by inviting her to sit up, and Kiki fell for it. What advice would you give an aspiring entrepreneur? You mentioned you came up on your own. I love questions about entrepreneurship. That's my passion. Yo guys, you know I'm dropping on a mentorship program. I actually got 700 people to enter for it, to apply for it. And I'm going to be picking my mentors next week. So the advice I would give is, if you have something in your spirit that you've been holding on to and you've been wanting to do for a very long time, jump and do it no matter what anybody's saying. Rid your mind of any negative thoughts, because that's not going to help you manifest your goal. Only think positive and only speak it as if it's already real. I started with nothing. I moved to Huntsville, Alabama with $800, and that had to give me everything. Apartment. I didn't have a plan for a job. I was about to go work at Walmart. Nothing wrong with that. I had no plans, but in my mind I was like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna fit in this culture. Like, it's totally different from a no stoplight town. Dreams are very limited there. People rarely leave. If you become, or if you go to nursing school, that's the fucking cream of the crop. I'm squeamish with needles. I couldn't do that. It wasn't for me. I moved with nothing. Me and my dad had got into it. You know what I'm saying? He touched me, but he alright. But I took that as a sign to leave. I love the best thing that could have happened. I thank him to this day. I came to Huntsville. Courtney was working on the road, driving trucks. You know what I'm saying? He was over the road, so he had to do long distances. He's not going to get a new job, a local job. I'm going to come back and move with you. He sent me a little bit of money, enough to get, because, you know, like, he played basketball overseas. A lot of people don't know that. But he got hurt, so he was driving trucks. So he was able to get the apartment. I had $800. You know what I'm saying? I went to, like, the thrift store, found me some little furniture. You know, I was proud of our little 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. I was happy. And I ended up lucking up and getting the opportunity to work in this lady's salon. She was a master stylist, so she was able to help me get my license. And I just hustled, man. I was everywhere passing out flyers. I was in people's inbox saying, hey, I'm new to the city. I do sew-ins. This at the 3rd. Come book me. And within 2 months, I was booked, busy, and I was making about $2,000 on the low end every week. And the only downside was, in the salon, I had to give 40% commission to be there. So I was only taking home 60%. I worked my ass off. I was working sometimes 15, 18 hours a day. So when I say I'm a motherfucker who worked for mine, I came from the bottom. I came from nothing. Nobody helped me. Nobody believed in me. Nobody knew that I was going to do what I've done today. So when I'm cautious about letting people penetrate what the fuck I built, I should be. Because everybody wants something. Ain't nobody giving me shit. Nobody's ever gave me anything. Everybody wants something from me. And because that is like my reality, you damn straight. When it comes to people, I'm asking questions. I'm side-eyeing. Call me right, call me wrong. Especially in an environment where people are getting paid to show up to work, to be on camera. So when it comes to like fans having a fucking opinions, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do that forever, because at the end of the day, outside of the show and the opportunity that I've been blessed with to be able to motivate through the screen, I'm still gonna protect my peace and still gonna protect my space, because that's a real thing outside of film. So that day, people were like, oh, you just rude. When I told Tiffany, I'm still getting to know you, we will see, it is what it is, I meant that with my chest, because that's what it's gonna always be, bitch. I don't know you, but I'm willing to get to know you. And I think she's awesome, by the way. We ain't friends, but I think she's dope. I'm still waiting on her to answer me back in text messages so we can take these damn dogs on a date. But I'm blunt. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, we're good, because I don't know if we're good. I don't tell lies. Say, hey. Thank y'all. He is handsome. Shit, I got a little runny nose. Say hi. Say hi, people. How did you meet Mel? Me and Mel met through business. Like, she was actually I reached out for her to be a ambassador for Canvas Beauty, and it was just organic. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna get off. Love you guys. Till next time. I'll probably go live like after the show to just give some insight from my perspective. Everybody has one.
So, okay, now that we have seen the whole Stormi live, look, I was seeing the comments. I was trying to put them up as I was seeing them because I was over multitasking. But some of y'all just don't see it for Stormi. Some of y'all also don't see it for Mel. Some of y'all don't see it for everyone. Look, I am team JayLeesCorner. Okay, I am team JayLeesCorner. But I also feel like I like Stormi. And even though I still felt like in the scenes she was doing too much, I also felt like so was Destiny. So was Tisha. At some point, so was Mel. But I do also believe it was a cut up scene because I kept saying the fact that Tisha went from 0 to 100 real fast didn't make no sense. And it was a lot of things being lost in translation. This is how the conversation was going. But I feel like some folk, because people don't like Mel, because I'm like, how y'all call her an attack dog? And we haven't really seen her do anything really to defend Mel except in one situation. And she wasn't really defending Mel. As she said, she was trying to figure out what's going on because I've heard Mel's side, let me get your side, Destiny, and Destiny did not give it to her. So I like the fact that some people are coming live after the show because we can get a little bit more information on what happened and what's not shown. But y'all, honey, y'all is like, fuck that lady. Okay. Now her baby is cute. Her baby is really beautiful. Okay. Her husband was there too, but I cut that part out because I was like, I got time. But again, cute baby. I like the fact that she explained. She answered all the questions she seen on her little live or whatever. What she said seemed plausible. Okay, to me, I wish people would comment on the video at hand. The tub award's ridiculous. How does Mel want everyone to hate Martell? I don't think Mel, and I know you may be responding to somebody else's comment. I don't think Mel wants anyone to hate Martell. I think she don't want them to feel like she has to like Martell. I think so many people feel like Mel should be okay with Martell and be able to do this and that, and she don't have to. She does not, okay? Because he was one who did it wrong. So I mean, I ain't got time for that. The baby has like, oh yes, his father has very light color eyes as well, but he didn't want to get on camera. Right. Team me. But it's my thing. I be team me because I'll speak on everyone's bullshit. Y'all don't be team me or team you. Y'all be team whoever, okay? Because y'all don't like these people. Y'all don't like them at all. I like them all except Wanda. Wanda is messy. She's very, very messy. Yeah, and we have to, and again, I know people like to say y'all should not blame editing. I think it's a difference between someone saying, I'm not a bad person. I didn't say that versus someone saying you're seeing a chopped up version to make it seem like I went off for no reason, and that ain't true. Other things happened that made me go off. So there's a difference between somebody saying editing made me look bad versus saying more happened so you can see why I got upset. I think that's the difference because we've seen many folks trying to make it seem as if, oh, editing is completely wrong. It makes me look dumb. It's like, no, what happened. But I do want to make it clear. We know they edit these things down to the most juiciest moments. They will sometimes play stuff in odd orders to make it be their story. You know what I'm saying? Because they're producing a show. So I like people coming on this explaining I can't control how they cut the scene together. I can't control if they go from Tisha not saying nothing. Because again, Tisha wasn't saying much nothing at first. And then she got body and rowdy. Something like something had to happen in between those points. Tisha looked crazy going off at Mel. Because I was like, what the fuck? How did she get so mad? They cut the scene up. Even between Tiffany, no, not Tiffany. Even between, and I wonder if Tiffany was really silent because we forgot she was there. It could be she was saying shit and they cut it out because she's invisible. She's transparent. Kimmy wasn't saying much, but I think she may have. So again, We can't make it seem like when someone just mentions they are chopping the scenes up, they are. Because if they were there for 4 hours, we seen what, maybe a total 7 minutes. It's chopped and screwed, okay? And that's okay. But again, editing doesn't mean if you did something wrong that it didn't happen, that they, what happened, okay? I like Stormi, although she walked in the event like a narc, like a narc, like a or not a narcotic dealer, hood king. Look, sometimes that's what it be. Anyway, I respect her hustle and success, but based on who she's presenting herself is a no for me. See, that's what it is. They hate that girl. They don't like, and this is the thing. It is okay to not like whoever you don't like. That's fine by me. But I'm like, I typically need time to figure out why I don't like someone. Like, I did not like Tiffany. I had to wait the whole. I'm like, she be on some bullshit. She still on bullshit. She is still on bullshit. I don't understand. And Tiffany just boring. She's not even not likable. She's just boring. But I'm like, y'all don't like Stormi based on like 2 episodes. You know. Did you hear the part where Destiny was marking Stormi's accent and they got into it? Yeah, and I'm like, that's people don't get, if you've been teased about something your whole life and people try to fuck with you about it, it makes you a little bit upset. And even her bringing up how you gonna mock me, but you was asking me to donate to your little foundation or whatever, that's on BS. And I'm like, I agree. Guilty by association. I'm gonna say I can't stand it. Yeah, I can't stand it. Tisha was went back Wanda at the Galentine gathering. Mel told Destiny that she can still have a friendship with Martell and Tisha, just don't talk about her. Destiny flip flop. You told Maurice that Tisha is the better friend. Why you upset with Mel? I look, even when Destiny was on our, we interviewed Destiny. Even at that point in time, I still felt like Mel's whole issue was never stop being friends with Tisha and or Martell. It was stop talking to them about me. And you can't be upset at me for being upset with you for having conversations about me with people I'm not on good terms with. No one should be talking about me to a person who they know we're not good. You can talk to them about everything else, about Titty Tuesday, about, I'm saying, a sex room, about, coupons, about your children, about what vodka you want, talking about whatever else. But you don't have to discuss me, because discussing me with someone that I'm at odds with, I know it's gonna be like a bashing session. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Like a boss. Okay. Is Tisha scared of Kimmy? No, I don't think she's scared of Kimmy, but I think her and Kimmy are in a place right now that they don't want to fall back out. You know what I'm saying? Martell does a good job on his own. He does. He really, really does. And I'm gonna do another video about him later on. Stuff with him, coleslaw. It's all kind of shit going on around here. And yeah, but because well, first of all, okay, like the video. Okay, that was first of all. Second of all, I will be live right when this ends for my Ratings of Love and put a ring on the review. So when we get off of here, come on back around here to get online so we can discuss the reunion part 2 and put a ring on it. Okay, so do not forget back to this one on here. But yeah, but I'll be live tomorrow at either 8 or 9 for a gossip chat, because there's so much going on in the world. I got to discuss it. But boom, peace be gone. Yes, Martell does all of that on his own. It's foolishness. Martell still tries to control Mel in a passive aggressive way. Very much so. Very much so. Mel and Martell use coleslaw for every. What? Who said that? Mel and Martell use coleslaw for every season. I usually try to not address foolishness, when I don't have to, but this is a foolish comment. Martell and Mel did not use coleslaw. That was a part of their lives. Martell had been cheating on that lady with that side dish for a while. So you can't say the married couple used the man's mistress for every season but this one. Like that, no sir. Or no ma'am. No thank you. Okay. No. We're not gonna do that. Destiny made Stormi's team told Destiny's mad. Stormi's team told her not to back whatever she presented. Well, yeah, because Destiny was asking for I think like 15,000, and her team said, tell Destiny, no, ma'am, okay, the returns don't really match what she's asking us to donate, okay. And I'm like, it really don't. No, ma'am, no, ma'am, because that's too much. Excuse my French. Fuck coleslaw. She gets no grace around these parts. Look, look. Okay. The fact that she was on a live, Coleslaw was on a whole live, saying how she now realized that she should never have slept with someone's husband. Okay, and I'm looking like, bitch, you just realized that? Get out my damn face. I gotta cut that live down to do so on Thursday we may come on live at 8:30 to discuss the live that lady did, okay, about that man or whatever. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna clown everybody's ass because I'm here to make jokes. Okay. Thank you, Jaylee. I was into a 1 hour segment. Look, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Stormi seems cool. She didn't seem bothered. She did, and I'm like, sometime again on this, I'm not gonna make it seem as if on screen it was a bunch of fuck shit. Okay, on screen I can see. I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? What are you doing? But again, her sitting here just kind of explaining shit, and you kind of get a feel of who she is. I'm like, she don't seem that fucked up. Cause again, stuff is cut down. We never know. Love and marriage is starting to get too messy. Look, reality TV is messy. It's messy. I can't wait for the reunion either. Okay. Carlos is messy. This live made me like Stormi more. While I'm happy that Tisha stood up for herself and the Valentine's event, I hope she applies that same thing to your husband. We see in the next coming episode, you know what I'm saying, she gonna question that man about the hotel photo. So I can't wait to see it. I like Stormi. She's smart, a businesswoman. I wish she and Destiny got along for networking purposes. Well, she said she got no issue with her. So we'll see where it goes. It may go somewhere, it may not. We don't know. Tisha look even crazier. Singing that Yaki ponytail. It's the Yaki. They really need to show parts of everyone at their business. I want to see what Stormi, Mel, Tiffany, Kimmy doing their thing. Tiffany is doing big. I keep seeing Tiffany's commercials and her promotion things all over the social media. So she doing something right. And I know on Mel's IG, we see Mel doing all kind of things. So I do think the show doesn't fully show them doing much, even though the last episode we seen Destiny and Kimmy at her here at Destiny's beauty supply. It still don't show that she be doing anything while she's there, but I don't know. But I do what they would show more what they were doing outside of them fussing and cussing around here. Tisha ain't gonna stump her own toe, and when Mel called her a bitch, all she did was gasp. Bitch, I ain't nobody's bitch. I ain't nobody's bitch. I mean, okay. Tisha came there to fight and know she's gonna cut. Not gonna. Well, Kiki said that Tisha will fight. Now can she fight Mel? I don't know. I don't think Mel gonna fight though. I think Mel will only fight like in self-defense, but I don't see Mel fighting either. Stormi was giving context and adding the nuance to what we were seeing. That's not an edit complaint. Thank you, Capat. Thank girl or guy. Bravo. Okay, fucking bravo. Because some folk don't get it. Okay, some folk don't get it, and it's a difference. It's a difference, and we have to accept that sometimes. But we have to not be so quick to say, "Man, that bitch lying." Because every time someone explains something you don't believe them, then that's on you. That ain't on them. That's on you. Because you can't want someone to explain something, then when they explain it, you don't believe it. Because some folk do lie. I'm not saying we should believe everything somebody say, but I'm like, I don't think she did much wrong. I would I went to see an episode of just them talking about business, but I don't want that. I don't want that. They ain't gotta do that. Bravo takes a percentage of business advertised on Housewives. So I don't know if OWN does as well. They may. We never know. Um, didn't Destiny say on our panel that she reached out to Stormi for a collab and she paid her dust? I don't remember. That was a 2 hour interview, so I can't remember everything she said. But go ahead and watch the interview again, because I don't know. I don't remember. Destiny was about to cry because Kiki was at the party and she wasn't invited. And when Mel said they were friends, she almost died on camera. The issue I'll say with Destiny is after speaking to Destiny on our panel for our interview, she seemed cool as fuck. She do. She seemed like she's ready to move on with her life, past her divorce. She does. So it is a bit aggravating that it seemed like she's fighting this whole thing with her and Mel not being friends. It's like she wants a better reason. I don't need no damn reason that someone don't want to be my friend. Okay, bitch, bye. You know what I'm saying? I don't leave it be. So I think what it looks like is she's complaining so much and saying, I don't know what's the reason. I don't like if Mel say tomorrow, okay, we can be cool. It'll be fine. She would be okay with that because she feel like there's no reason they should not be friends. So I just wish she could say, all right, Mel, you want to be my friend? All right, bitch, deuces, fuck you. So that's the weird part for me. Teacher said enough was enough. Mel wants to keep playing innocent and acting like she got selective memory. Even Kimmy called her out on how she was making her choose sides when it came to Martell. Well, I think we've all said that Mel can't make her choose, or make anybody choose, who to be cool with. But I also don't think the Mel care who was his friend. I think her whole thing be don't speak on me to that man, okay? Don't do that. It be on some bull of the shit. So I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna end it here because I've been on for a little bit of a minute, but it's been an hour, and I have to get ready for my next live, which is in about 6 minutes. So come on back. I'm gonna go live right when I end this one. I'm gonna jump on there. So come on over to do the get love, ready to love, and put a ring on it. Review shit in the chat. Get your little drink, little snack or whatever. Come on back. Thank y'all for tuning in to this live about Stormi's Live. It was fun to chit chat with y'all. Y'all know I love talking with y'all. I cannot wait to talk with y'all in 3 more minutes about everything else. So look, don't go nowhere. Come back. Go back to my channel. Okay, click on the next live. It's already there. Come on back and have a conversation. Like the video. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. Until 3 minutes from now, y'all. I'll see y'all shortly. Bye.